So I'm going to do a quick video on the Rock Island Armory 22 caliber rifle. It's the M22. It's a clone of the 1022. Alright, so as you can see, it even looks like a 1022. The patent from the 1022 is well dated. It is, I think it was created in 1964, so it's over 50 years old. So it is open and it can be copied. I do believe Ruger is trying to sue Rock Island Armory, pardon me, due to trademark infringement. So I'm not sure what that's all about, but it's certainly got nothing to do with the patent, because the patent is well open on this. Maybe it looks too much like a 1022, or maybe Ruger figures that a curved gun can only be theirs. I don't know. Anyway, I think it's just a case of you litigate, so you try to get rid of the competition. Anyway, so what's so special about a copy of a 1022 when you can buy a 1022 for, you know, $279 here in Canada? These are about $199 new. Used, I got this for $150 with 3 mags. So I believe it's fully compatible with the 1022 except for the barrel. The barrel does have some different machining that would be involved. So, but you can stick this on any stock that's meant for a 1022, and you know, it's just a decent rifle. Anyway, enough talking. Why would you buy one of these? You buy one of these to shoot it. It's a good plinking gun. This came with a little scope on it. The front sight is missing from this one, and I will include a picture of what the front sight should look like in a separate video. Alright, this particular gun came with this Butler Creek magazine, the one with the steel lips, stock with it. So I'm going to load it up. We're going to shoot down range, and I just have a target set up at 30 yards. So we'll see how she shoots. So for a reliability test, what I've done is I've taken my little plastic bag full of, well, these are just 22s that I've found at the range over the years. So I'm going to take the good mag here, load it up, and put 10 through it and just see how she functions using 22 rounds that have been picked up. What I tried to do is get ones that hadn't been, oh, there's one that's been struck. Ones that haven't been struck, but there's a few here, so I'm not expecting a great result, but it should be interesting. There's even a little corrosion on that one. So if it fires 10, it's a really strong endorsement. If it fires half of them, it's a pretty strong endorsement, because these have all not worked in previous rifles. Alright, well, I don't think I'm going to be doing this one prone. This is just a function test, so one didn't go. Yeah, that one I think had been struck off before. Well, that was pretty good. That was my range. So that was pretty good. That was my range scrap that I picked up, and they all but one fired. So let's try 10 really good rounds and see how it works. So for my test ammunition on accuracy, I'm just going to use some mini mags. I'll put 10 in there and we'll see how it works. So what we'll do is we'll just put this up on the rear rest that I use for my large caliber rifle. We'll put a few rounds down range and see how she operates. Oh, and yeah, 1022 not back, nor does one of these. Yeah, this is compatible with the rotary magazines, although it does come with the Butler Creek magazine. Alright, I'm going to go have a look. Alright, so it was an alright group. Really, I was shooting it and I was the biggest problem with that. Definitely pulled a couple off. That's 10 rounds in there, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and probably 2 more buried in there. Alright, so I'm back and I'm going to try shooting this just off of a rear bag here and see if I can give the gun a little bit better representation. I think that was 10. Alright, so there is the group, 10 rounds, 30 yards, and well, pretty representative, a little tighter than that group, a little better shot, but that's kind of what the rifle's capable of. I think it represents itself well for a value rifle, and like I said, the thing is pretty darn reliable. The only time it's hiccuped on me is on a previously shot round, so that's out of about 1,000 rounds that I've put through it so far, and then I've used my friends a few times as well. Anyway, I'm just going to throw some stuff on the mound and shoot at it and save the target for something else. Since I'm testing the M22 today anyway, I'm going to try something a little different. I just caught these bullets out of the corner of my eye, and part of me found them repulsive, and part of me found them very intriguing. So what we have here, make sure I'm in focus here, are some Winchester bullets. They're 22 long rifle, 1600 feet per second, 26 grain tin hollow points. So they're the lead-free bullets, legal in California. Well, these ones are lead-free projectiles, so I like to tell everybody don't lick the bullets, but I guess you can lick these ones. They're good. They're tree hugger approved, I suppose. But what caught my eye was the 1600 feet per second and the 26 grain. So let's shoot those out of the M22 and see how they do. Okay. Alright, apparently I don't have to learn how to count. Alright. Well, there's the group, and if you noticed the groups before, they were shooting a little low and this is shooting a little high, so that demonstrates the extra velocity right there. What do I got to say about that? Yeah, that's about the group that I shot with it, so, you know, it's certainly not a tack driver, but I'd hate to be a fox at about 50 yards. Shooting a 22 at the range, just a lot of fun. This is an inexpensive rifle. It's not going to be a target grade rifle, but it is a lot of fun. And as you've seen, it's accurate enough. It'll get the job done. if you're looking for a cheap 22 and you come across one of these, don't shy away. They're cheap, but they're really functional. They're really solid. Just a well-made gun. It's not a Ruger. If you want a Ruger and you want to upgrade the barrel and you want to buy one of the thick barrel ones, fill your boots, have fun. But if you're just looking for something cheap to throw in the truck or something to teach your son or daughter how to shoot, this might be the rifle for you. Hope you enjoyed the video, and see you at the range.